It's the Rundown. It's presented by FanDuel. Dave has a seat in the WFFC, the World Fantasy Football Championship. He's one of 75 people. He just gets an automatic entry for a $500,000 prize, which is bullshit. But the good news is every single week there's a Beat Dave contest, and they keep giving away a piece of his seat to the point that he's going to have like nothing left. He's already given up like 20 or 30%.
I meant to do a hallelujah. I just raised the roof. So
we'll take it.
Maybe you can raise the roof too. Right now this week you can win 5% of his winnings when you enter the Beat Dave contest for week, what is it, 5, 6? What week is it?
It's going to be week
6?
Yes.
So week 6, Beat Dave, $1 to enter. You can win 5% of his earnings. That means if Dave goes on to win the WFFC, you win $25,000. And you'll also get a $5 bonus if you're a new user. So sign up at fanduel.com/beatdave. You get a chance to beat him, enter the WFFC with a stake of his seat, and you get a $5 bonus. Age and state restrictions apply. It's fights. It's rigs. So naturally, we start with the NBA.
It's our Thursday
Perfect.
show. Every time I'm on this stupid show, nobody's talked about the NBA in 6 months. Every time I'm on it, NBA.
This is not really an NBA topic, though. This is a life topic. Jimmy Butler is just flexing all over everybody on the Timberwolves. He went on like a crazy tirade where he just screamed to everyone, "You fucking need me." In practice, he decided to practice with the third stringers, and he's beating the starters. And then he did an interview with Rachel Nichols where he kind of gave this like little smirk and was like, "Yeah, it's all true. Everything I said was true. Everything I did, everything you're hearing is true." I mean, the Timberwolves are a fucking mess.
How is he still on the team? That's something that happens. You have to trade him right away.
I mean, after everybody's fucking everybody's girlfriends and all that shit, you have to trade everybody.
He's good enough to say these things, though, right?
I think he's like a tier 2 star.
The problem is that they have Karl Anthony Towns, who is like the future,
Yeah, but
and
he's
so,
not, right? Like I feel like that's what Butler's doing. He's just being like, by the way, that guy you gave $300 million to, he's a fucking Charmin soft, and I'm out of here.
But Jimmy Butler's like this dude who's like, he was homeless, and if you're not also homeless, he's like, you're soft. He's like, those guys get by on their talent.
Dude,
like, Karl Anthony Towns is super fucking talented. I don't know what you want him to do about it.
If you're a superstar, like Karl Anthony Towns is, like Jimmy Butler is, and Butler's in there just fucking pushing you around the ring, and you're not fighting back at all, that's not like.
Yeah, no.
There's a level between homeless anger and like just being baby soft, where you just need to be in the middle. Just be like, look, I'm not going to let you talk to me like that.
It's time for somebody on the Timberwolves to step the fuck up.
Yeah, but like,
whether it's the front office or preferably a player.
If Jimmy Butler
or
is,
a coach who just says, knocking the fuck off everybody?
I think he like singled out Tom Thibodeau and was like, this guy fucking sucks.
Right. But like, isn't there also a degree of a theory of if he's like this homeless, kind of like uncontrollable, but he's still a star at that age, then if you can like rein him in and coach him in the right direction, won't he be infinitely better and help the team and all that?
He has for sure had his moments where he's,
I mean, he plays for Team USA. He's a superstar, but he's not like
Right.
LeBron, KD, Steph, and all that.
But I mean, the Wolves are not like knocking on the door of a title. They need to like continue to build. They have guys. Like
But why would he? Why does he want it? Like
him and Wiggins are, the younger pieces that they need to focus on, and Jimmy Butler is just shitting all over them. Now they might deserve it in some respects. Wiggins just seems like a punk bitch. Towns is coming off soft, but like, I mean, this guy's a problem.
yeah, that's what I think. It's funny. It's funny.
But everybody's wanted to walk into work and be like, "You fucking need me."
Yeah, everyone wants to do it,
but they don't because they're fucking adults.
Yeah, and like who wants to play with him now? Like you think Carmelo Anthony's hearing about people getting yelled at about being soft in practice, and he's like, "Hey, let's get him to Houston."
No,
fuck that.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is the kind of shit that makes you like an untouchable. Or you have to be that total. You have to be that. A tier 1 superstar where you're like, doesn't matter what I say because I just perform all the time.
I mean, it's obviously a dumbass move for him, but it's hard for me to, like, I'm trying to find ways to justify it smartly for the franchise because I love it so much. Like, the shit that he says is awesome.
It is the greatest soap opera on the planet, man.
It's like I'm almost getting woke to the NBA where like, this shit has to be.
Clem thinks it was all set up by Jimmy Butler.
Especially with the ESPN cameras being there and all that.
Yeah.
It's also, I feel like every time we do come on and we talk about basketball, we never talk about basketball. We always talk about the NBA drama.
Because that is the NBA.
I've never talked
about basketball. Is talking about the drama.
It's almost like it's always interesting. But it also gets frustrating. It's like, just play the fucking sport.
All right, hockey guy.
No, it's
all right, hockey guy.
Just be a team guy.
Any other sport there is. Any other sport doesn't have this. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are whining like high school kids again?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's
interesting for Twitter. It's interesting for Twitter. But also, can't you just be a fucking adult? Be a fucking adult and work with your coworkers.
I mean, Jimmy Butler doesn't respect anyone if you grew up with a roof over your head.
That's
right.
What I said.
So,
not homeless.
Like, so be a fucking adult.
Yeah, I mean, he's not doing that.
It's interesting on Twitter. I give you that.
But
I watch these adult human beings.
It was
freak
objectively
out at work.
very funny. It was objectively very funny.
I do it at this office too, by the way, because it happens here too. I
All the time.
I watch adults screaming at you. I'm like, be a fucking adult and just shut the fuck up and do your work.
Agreed. But we also don't live in Minnesota, so.
Why? Like, what? How have they not moved him yet? They have to, right?
It's like really dumb that I mean, the Timberwolves have been inept for a very long time. Like, that's just one of those organizations.
Like, you got to trade him for like.
Who can you trade him for? Who wants him?
Pat Riley loved yesterday. Loved every second of yesterday. That's
at the right price. Because you know what? He is so petty that he'll like.
Well,
make
and
sure
it's an expiring deal, so it's like, you don't
some
want
value
to
in it no matter
pay
what.
like that top dollar to get him. That's why Minnesota last year was like, oh, we got 2 years. If we can sell him on the first, like, it makes sense for us. Clearly didn't work.
But that means he can be moved. People value expiring contracts. You don't want to deal with the Jimmy.
Anymore.
Well, because of what the cap is just through the fucking roof.
It's just like it's not that hard to get rid of a guy anymore.
This
So
guy
it's not the same.
might be the difference. he might be the one.
Yeah, I mean, and Karl Anthony Towns, I mean, I know you guys are talking about him. He's got to shoot him dead. Like, there's no
Yeah,
other,
like how's nobody
there's
stepped up
nothing
and been
else.
like.
Andrew Wiggins was dapping him up after. Like, that's the craziest thing. It's the craziest
No, I mean they're
thing
just
ever.
flat out afraid of him.
Definitely. Oh, super
Like,
afraid.
which
of
I
him.
can understand, but
I was thinking, like, Karl Anthony Towns has been so big his whole life. I don't think he's ever been punched in the face.
Right.
So I think he's, like, very afraid of getting punched in the face.
and Jimmy Butler will do that.
Like, he sees it in, like movies and, like, cartoons. He's like, oh, that's supposed to hurt. Like, I don't like
know if that's
pain.
ever gonna happen to
And,
me.
like, if someone punched him in the face, he wouldn't even, like, move. Because he's 7'1" human being. So,
Jimmy
yes.
Butler, there's one guy who's gonna take him down.
He's going to.
Yeah, they're like lizards or some shit.
I was gonna, yeah, tree frogs. Tree frogs.
Tree frogs suck.
That is a tree frog.
I know my fucking shit.
No joke, from this angle, it looked like a little spider monkey.
It could be a spider.
Bro, I ain't wearing Spider Monkey socks.
I was
tell you
like,
that
what
much.
the fuck is Kevin
I'll
doing?
tell you
Spider
that
monkey
much.
side
No
up?
Spider Monkey socks here.
Maybe just like to stomp around on him. I don't know.
Kanye is at the White House. A lot going on. First of all, he whipped out his phone, entered his passcode, 6 zeros. 00000.
He just hammered the 0
which is just like, I respect that so much. That is just a man of the people move.
I think that's like everyone just has like something super easy. Like we just had John Benez in here, just let him open his phone. It's like something so simple. Like,
Yeah, well,
any phone you
it's
ever
a
find, you can
formality.
open.
I mean, for the average person, it's like, I don't know. If I picked up your phone, I tried 000 and it didn't work, I'd be like, well, I'm done.
I never even had mine locked.
I had a buddy one time. He had his. He was running the music with the aux cord back like 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh yeah,
And he was in the other room. We went in and tried it, and that was back when it was just 4 numbers, and we were like, let's try 69. I mean, open right up. It was awesome.
Kanye's right there with the 6 zeros. He's sitting across from Donald Trump at one of those big Oval Office type of fucking desks. MAGA hat on, just going on and on. I met with a neuropsychologist who told me I'm in the 98th percentile. I'm up there with Tesla and Freud. I did all these IQ tests, all this fucking dumb shit.
I was connected with a neuropsychologist that works with the athletes in the NBA and the NFL. And he looked at my brain. It's equal on 3 parts. I'm going to go ahead, drop some bombs for you. 98 percentile IQ test. I had a 75 percentile of all human beings, but it was counting 8 numbers backwards off the repeating, so I'm going to work on that one. The other one's 98% Tesla, Freud.
And it's like he conveniently matches all of the people he always spouts off about. Well, Walt Disney, Tesla. Like, oh yeah, by the way, this doctor confirmed that I'm just like them. Kid Rock's also there, so take that for what it's worth. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, Donald Trump is literally just sitting at the fucking desk, the president of the United States, while Kanye's going on and on about God.
It was great too because Trump always interrupts everybody. Like, he just sat there.
Silence.
He was like Portnoy yesterday during the feud.
You're walking
so
out
all
saying,
your years of fandom, you're throwing away for one night.
well, you're being specific. Like, do I want to
I just asked you, and you said, would I want to wake up a winner if that's
It's
what
the
Lord of the
feeling.
Flies.
It's-
Lord of the
it's-
fucking
it's the
Flies.
He was just sitting there laughing like, oh yeah, this is fucking
I'm gonna
great.
get so many new murders from
Kanye,
this
he was
maniac.
going off. He was talking about how, he legit said like, yeah, the whole like I'm with her thing that Hillary didn't really resonate with me in a way where like you're throwing the ball around with your dad in the backyard. It was like, well, yeah, like she's a fucking woman. And you're talking about like relating to like a dad. And then he's like, yeah, I wasn't really into the I'm with her like bullshit. And he's like, oh, you got to bleep that out, 5-second delay, just like dropping curse words, all that. Like the Trumps, like he said, is just laughing up a storm.
sure he's
Nobody's
just
ever
like-
looked happier than he looked. It was a scene. It was one of the most incredible videos I've ever seen.
He's like ranting about the 13th Amendment and something about how We don't have 13th floors in hotels. It's like
he's legit.
What a dickhead.
He's like
I want to go on my everyone just do your fucking job again rant.
Yeah.
Like
just
be an adult and do your fucking job. All you. Why are you at the White House, Kanye?
Yeah,
why do you have Kanye at the White House and Kid Rock at the White House?
Well,
everyone go do your fucking job.
I don't know about Kid Rock, but I mean Donald Trump's trying to just get new fucking voters who wouldn't vote for him before.
Yeah, I don't think Kanye is the way.
I think he thought it was the way. I think everyone's like, no, fuck you, Kanye. But if there was one person who you thought could go get you the vote when you're a racist old white dude, it would probably be Kanye West.
Totally.
It turns out that the black people not too happy
when
about
you've
that.
been struggling with the African American vote and you're Trump and Kanye starts tweeting about how awesome you are, you bring that fucker to the White House.
Right.
But
I think it's probably not working because most people are like, this is fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, but you can't just go take like any black guy from the mental asylum and be like, hey, he likes me.
It's exactly what he did.
It's exactly what he did.
he also I love.
I mean, he was literally from the mental asylum. He was there a couple months ago.
Yeah.
All of the fucking farmers and like the world hardcore like conservative Republicans across the country now are just the biggest fucking Kanye fans.
I love the thought of them being like, all right, let me get a little more of this Kanye guy, and they Google him and then you see the Lil Pump video, and he's just fucking bouncing around. Like, okay, all right, this is the new guy Trump's down with.
It's a crazy world.
Second half of the rundown is brought to you by SeatGeek. You want to go see the Yankees in the playoffs?
No, they got eliminated.
Shit. I'm sorry. We'll
Mistake.
We'll take that out.
Again.
We'll edit that out. The Yankees got
Can't
eliminated.
go to a Yankees game.
Not even SeatGeek has tickets because there are no tickets.
And SeatGeek's amazing.
They have tickets to everything. But they can't, like, Riggs, they
incredibly
can't
They do
make,
Broadway shows.
They can't make things exist, though. They can't,
They
fabricate
can get you to
games
the
from
Masters.
thin air.
They can get you anywhere, but they cannot
get you
Yankee
Yankee
baseball.
baseball. SeatGeek, the best way to buy and sell tickets. Marty Mush just flexing. Fucking do Do your job. Be an adult. Sports, concerts, Broadway, comedians, all of it. Live entertainment, best way to get the best price possible and a full guarantee, no fraudulent tickets. Go to SeatGeek, download the app, promo code Rundown, get $10 off your first ticket order. Talking about the Yankees, we got this video that's probably fake, but I really just wanted to wedge more Yankee hate into this.
No. I'm worried about the Red Sox, not me.
But they won.
They beat the Yankees.
They did beat the Yankees. Don't you remember we watched together?
I was happy when the Yankees lost.
You were. You hate the Yankees.
Can't stand them. The Yankees are everything that's wrong with sports.
Thank God the Yankees. Say it again.
Just thank God the Yankees lost. It was important to me that the Yankees season ended in a horrible way because they're such a horrible team.
This kid coming out of surgery with anesthesia, talking to his mom, asking, did the Yankees win? Oh, no, they lost. That's right. I want the Yankees to lose in the most horrible way possible because they're the worst thing in sports because they are. And guess what? They did. They lost in the worst way possible to the Boston Red Sox on their home field while champagne popped and New York blasted in their own fucking building.
All facts, just like what this kid said. And I like it because it's different. Anesthesia videos, they went out of style.
Like 96?
Yeah, quite some time ago.
David at the dentist.
But like those were all the ones of like people being like wacky and not making sense.
Racist.
This one is a guy fresh out of surgery, just speaking facts. Making perfect sense. The Yankees deserve to lose.
He was
horribly.
just awake. I mean, that guy was just awake.
Yeah, I mean, he just had
there is also maybe some conspiracy that like he was just awake.
I don't even know if that guy had like surgery.
No,
I
was
think
just
he
an
might have
awake
just put
guy. That
on
was probably the third or fourth take. And he was just like an awake guy.
Yeah.
And his mom prompted him with questions like, "You do hate the Yankees, don't you?" So
Because like how
I
long
will
was his
take it.
surgery? Because it said my friend waking up yesterday morning. Like the game was played at night. How long was this dude under?
Right.
I'll take all of it. You want to fabricate Yankee hate? Let's fucking go.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna like it 100%. But that guy wasn't even a groggy. Like he was just awake.
He just had his eyes closed and like, I don't like the Yankees.
Yeah.
That's exactly
You know
worse.
why?
That you just did what he did.
They deserve to lose horribly.
As the
That's like you
office-
ever see the picture went viral? The girl who texted pictures to her boss of her in the hospital. And it was like she had like iPhone headphones taped here, and then like going up, and then it was like she had something else like around her nose. Oh, I think it was like she's I forget what it was, something like I don't know, hair thing, like under her nose like that. Like, that's what this guy was. It was
work?
just he wasn't even a
Did she get away with
hospital. Yeah, it was like a viral tweet. Like I texted my boss. My boss wanted to see how I was in the
Right.
hospital. I texted him this.
This guy's like sister's a nurse or something. She's like, we can get you in for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, right,
Film that fucking
exactly.
stupid video.
The office continues to just burn. After Rundown, after radio yesterday, Liz and Frankie still going at it. Riggs was just sniping him from his desk as they just continue to bicker.
It was insane.
After we were like, all right, like get it together. The problem with Yankee fans in this office is they're not on the same page, and they just kept butting heads.
It was insane. It
idiots.
honestly wouldn't stop. And those two, I mean, I filmed like a 20-second video.
They were going on
That
and on.
was, I gave them like a full 2 minutes of like, I'm
Get
not
it
going
out.
to film, this won't happen.
Yeah.
And they still were just bickering. And then I filmed it, tweeted it, left, and as they were just
Still going.
blah, 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 blah. I was like, what the
Morons.
fuck is
Marty
wrong
Mush
with
might be
you?
the smartest Yankee fan here, and he's an idiot.
He's
He's a buffoon.
Yeah. One of my favorite things too.
Spot on.
They try to do this thing too, where they'll move away from each other for 30 seconds or so, and then come back and try to start really calm. And
then,
be like, look, it's just we're having a conversation, and then 10 seconds later, it's like, no, you fucking did that. It's like, you guys can't do it. You're incapable of fucking doing it.
It was special. It was certainly special. The new app that's taken the world by storm, TikTok.
This thing is electric.
Hey Siri, call my girlfriend.
Which one?
The only reason I'm putting this in here is because I came in and I've been watching TikTok, seeing the videos, watching Ken Jack, watching these guys, and I came in to my brother and I was like, bro, where were you on this one? Like, you must be losing your touch. Like, how do I not know about TikTok? And TikTok used to be Musical.ly, which he talked about like 4 years ago. And he was like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been telling you to get on this app for 4 fucking, I mean, he lost it. But they changed it from Musical.ly, which sounded like a little girly thing, to TikTok. And now you got like Ken Jack jerking off on it.
Oh, you're with that dude now? All right. Check this out.
It's great. It's electric.
It's so fucking good, man. Like the videos, I did a little blog on it yesterday because like they had that Twitter thread of it went viral, and some of the videos, it's like someone who goes to a karaoke like bar and thinks they're a rock star. Only now they get to make a music video in the privacy of their own home, and these people look.
It's a good thing you weren't here for this, Brent.
Ridiculous.
He is just explaining the premise of the. It's like a karaoke bar, but it's a music video.
Yeah,
and
no,
then it
but
goes
like
out.
it's people who shouldn't
Like
ever get to
Brendan's
have this
gonna lose his
opportunity.
fucking mind.
It's
He's
not.
gonna go back
no,
into the
I'm
podcast.
saying bad things about it. I'm not saying it's something I want to use. I'm saying I like the Twitter threads go viral.
They're unbelievable.
But the rest of it is outrageous, and anyone who like actually likes it.
So,
I love it. I can't get enough of it.
You're gonna use it. You're gonna make music videos.
I
of
think
it.
we should use it. Yes. I think we could. I think it could be very funny.
so
if we
it's
used it
just
here.
Vine with music?
It's
Yeah.
just Vine.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just like you
Vine.
can do whatever you want
that
with it.
pretty
Yeah.
much what
It's
it
like
is?
it's hands free. Most people do it with music, but like I said, Ken Jack was making ones where he's jerking off.
But you were actually.
He had pants. Yeah, he didn't actually jerk off.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I thought he was.
It was simulated.
I thought you said he made one. Of
I mean, Ken Jack's just like kooky enough where he might.
That's why I left it that way. I don't know. Go check him out on TikTok, Ken Jack.
Smart.
All right, on to the after show. We got a couple guys to take care of here. Bob Fox had his big day in court after. Is he here? No, he's gone.
Okay.
It was pretty uneventful anyway. People wanted to hear about it, but it just got dismissed. But he did have to say that the judge was like, "Who were you? What was it? His thing was like public
noise violation.
Yeah,
or something
like too loud, and they were like, "Who were you too loud for?" And he was like, "Conor McGregor, Your Honor." And the guy was like, "All right, get the fuck out of here."
I've been to court twice in New York, but I think like these judges must hate it. Like, they must be judges in
What
trouble.
was the first one?
Drinking when I was like 17.
Got it.
They must like hate this. Like, they're like,
yeah.
yo, like we're in a major fucking city. You arrested a 17-year-old because I had like I was like thought it, like I was drinking like a 40 on a stoop in a brown paper bag, thinking like this is illegal. And then the other one, obviously Tom Brady.
Anytime there's a fucking
like
actual court appearance, it's like
unless it's murder, I feel like they're just like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
is it was under drinking immediately, and then almost exactly what happened with Rob with like the face palm and whatnot. We walked out there and like we were arrested for protesting. Like, what were you protesting? And we all lived with each other
Brady.
because we were still in the fucking Brady jerseys.
What do you think?
The fuck
I've got 12 written
I
on
don't
my
know.
cheeks, bud.
Roe v. Wade. The fuck do you think we were protesting, dude?
We also had Smitty. Smitty live streamed Fortnite last night from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
We are currently 2 for 1,300 in solo Fortnite matches, and we're streaming tonight live until we attain number 3. I don't care if we're going till the sun comes up or the sun explodes. We are getting Victory Royale number 3 tonight.
I gotta read Smitty's tweet to him because every tweet he says, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It was. I love watching
till
Smitty's
when?
live streams. I think it went from 8 to 6, 8 to 7 actually, because I was like, what time? How long did you go? 8 to 7?
Yeah, it was about 11 and a half hours before my internet and soul died.
I mean, you called it though. Your tweet, you were like, "We're playing. I'm getting my next victory. If I have to play till the sun comes up, till the sun explodes."
I mean,
we're
I
gonna keep
guess
going."
you've been awake for a long time, but this tweet makes absolutely no sense.
Read it out.
FYI, for never-ending Fortnite stream, internet crapped out at home, and I'm way too 10 emaciated to configure it all back together at this point. We'll accept whatever lashings come thy way. It's like half those words don't make sense.
It's like Charlie Kelly wrote.
I mean, I get it makes sense that you were awake for a while, so I'll give you a pass on that.
In my defense, 99% of whatever I tweet in general doesn't
I
really
know,
make
it's
sense.
wild. I'm trying
I
to
was
get
gonna
to
say that.
I'm working up to
actually-
that.
That's probably in the top like 25%.
That was a better one. That was a
Understandable
better
tweet.
one. I mean, I got the general vibe,
Yeah.
you know.
And
I
had
can't
you-
play
It
anymore.
was
It's like,
a
oh,
long
I know what he
time.
means by emaciated. It's not.
And had
really
you just
correct.
If you saw my eyes, that's an accurate description.
and had you just read that out loud
You know
without
what's great
telling me
right now?
context, I would have known it's Smitty because he always does the random old English thing.
Yes. Yeah, if you
Which
throw
I
die
kinda
in
dig.
there, it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
H.G. Shakespeare.
The
Thy doesn't fit.
yeah, it's
Shakespeare
not the
wouldn't
right.
use
It's not the right. Not the right old English.
Shakespeare
word.
wouldn't just tweet about Fortnite in normal American English and then throw in a thy.
You.
Do you
Thy is
know that?
yours. Thy is-
You want to go to the
I
Globe
just
Theater right
know
now and figure
that
it
he's
out?
got such a large body of work, you could tell that he wouldn't do that.
You are 2 for 1,300.
Something like that.
I mean, that's worse than 0 for 900. I think that's just like this number's gonna get ridiculous.
2 for 13.
Yeah.
You were so bad. It's so fun to watch because not only are you bad, but you are entertaining. And I
mean,
still
Bad is
still-
relative.
No, you're bad. Bad is You are objectively bad. But
Still
you.
top 100%.
I don't know if you. You're stop what percent?
100.
So I can't tell even at this point. And I watch you pretty often if you're unintentionally or intentionally funny. I think which is like where you want to be for something like this. But when you were down to the final 2 people, he was one person away from a victory royale with one other person. He had a gun, the other person had an axe, and he fucking lost. It's staggeringly bad.
Yeah,
and
that
like,
was-
but
that
again,
was emasculating.
his reaction. I mean,
That's
he was
the
like,
correct word for that,
he just went
What happened?
and froze. It was like he's not faking it. He didn't try to lose.
Was he within 25 feet of you?
You have to hit him with an axe.
Yeah, but within 25 feet.
Oh, he
it's
threw
better
an
to
axe
have-
at you?
better.
Better to have a
Yeah,
knife.
so it was a
I saw that on
pickaxe.
Criminal Minds once.
Wait, he threw an axe at you?
No.
No, you just
Straight
walked up to him and
parts.
hacked him.
I was going to say, that would be an all-time throw because it's all or nothing for
Yeah.
that guy.
No, I mean he just walked up to him, the guy with a gun, and hit him with an axe a bunch of
Why
times.
didn't you shoot him?
He's bad at the
I mean,
game.
we tried.
He's really bad at the game.
What were you shooting?
Aim small, miss small, Riggs.
And then he says dumb things like that.
Dumb
that are so
things.
funny. They're so dumb.
It's
so
not
great.
dumb. How's the Patriot dumb? Grew up on that movie.
Because you're
But
comparing
you're talking
yourself
about
to
making it
That's the problem.
accurate.
I'm not comparing myself to it. I'm saying that's what I was trying to do.
Right,
And I was
right.
unable
You'll
to
just
do
drop
that.
these,
I
like,
am not the
one-liners.
ghost. If
He
anything, I'm Heath
also-
Ledger from the movie.
He also will be like, he's like talks out loud, like so he'd be like, watch your six, and then someone shoots him from behind. He's dead. He's like, ah.
Watch your 6. Watch your 6. Watch your 6, woman!
Have you ever in your life been as nervous as you get when it gets down to 2?
It's pretty nerve-wracking. Because the worst part about it
that you
is
lose every time.
Like this is the 3rd time I've done a marathon like this. The first time it took like 5 hours. Second time it took like 8.5. Just was struggling, got really lucky. This time, like around 4 hours is when I really try to buckle down and get it. Each time you get to like the top 5 or top 10, it takes like 25 minutes. So as soon as you die, it's like, fuck.
Massive build
It's like another half hour of just like, because it's not that hard to get to the top 10. It really isn't. But after that, it's
Did your internet really crap out, or were you just like?
Oh, it crapped out, and
Did
it
you
takes.
just kept going?
Well, it takes the minimal amount of effort to get it back on, and I didn't have that. In me. Yeah.
Too emaciated.
Yeah, exactly.
I was too emaciated.
You
don't look great right now.
I don't feel great right
And
now.
hey, it's not like
We
you
got a
have a
long
fucking
night.
game tonight, bro.
Yeah,
It's
big
game
one.
day for the fucking
It's
Birds.
game night.
Tough. You got to stream all night, and then Clickbait Smiths has to come into the fucking office.
Well, Clickbait Smiths
That
called
was
me a
funny.
pussy
That
this
was-
morning. I didn't appreciate that.
That was very funny. He was like, my internet crapped out. I can't connect it anymore. And CBS was like, pussy. It's great. It was
savage.
Incredible.
What you gonna do?
The guy's a savage. He
is.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What is it? Twitch.tv/Barstool Sports?
Twitch.tv/. Oh, we're streaming tomorrow with CJ Anderson for charity down in Carolina and a couple other people joining.
All right, check it out on Twitch.
5:30 tomorrow.
Eagles Birds tonight. See you guys tomorrow.